So let's bring on our guest. There he is, Malik Foreman.
Yes,
Glad to have
sir.
you on with us tonight, man.
What's up? What's up? How we doing?
Oh, dude, it's just another day in paradise. How are we doing? Are you sore from the weekend?
Man, I'm living the dream, brother. I might be a little sore, but we're keeping it. We're keeping it going.
I heard that, big dog. I heard that. Well, thank you so much for spending a little time with us on this Wednesday night on a hybrid edition of the Fanatics Show. As me and Michael got some news maybe coming along for tomorrow. But Malik, bro, just wanted to kind of get you on here, talk about your career, right, from high school, and kind of wanted to kind of give you the floor early on to kind of let us know. Start from the beginning, man. What got you into football? What was your drive? Was it family? Was it father, brother? What was it that got you in football as you grew up and into the high school ranks?
It's so funny because me and my family, we are Steelers fans. I have no idea why.
Steelers. Okay, that's okay.
Had a Cordell Stewart action figure, terrible towel, wallpaper Steelers. I mean, top down, we have been Steelers fans my whole life. My mom graduated from Tennessee, her undergrad, so we would go to Tennessee games all the time. Knoxville had just been home to me for so long. So growing up, I started out Pee Wee, Lane Garden football, Kingsport, Tennessee. Went to, John Sevier Middle School, Dobbins Bennett High School, and then had a chance to play with the Vols. And I'll say this: my mom took me to a game when we played Vanderbilt at home when I was getting recruited by Tennessee, and one of the DBs had a pick six to end the game,
Oh,
and
okay,
Nealon.
I was afraid you were going to say we lost that one.
Yeah.
We won that one.
Okay, right on.
Nealon erupted. I saw all the fans. I mean, everything from the fans screaming to the coaches, all the players on the sideline going crazy. And as soon as that happened, I looked at my mom and I was like, "Yeah, I'm playing here." And the
I
rest
heard.
is history.
I heard that. So, I guess what was that moment for you growing up, whether it was in middle school or in high school, that was, you probably had like that game or that season where you knew that you had the potential to go to that type of rank.
Mm.
What was that moment like for you? Was it in high school? And like, if so, like what season was it where you knew that you had a legitimate shot to go Division One, if and SEC on top of that?
You know, it's funny. I had already received a scholarship offer from Kentucky,
Who?
and Kentucky,
Who?
Kentucky.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just
Little
messing
bro.
with you. I'm
Why?
just I'm just messing with you, bro.
Bless their hearts. I cannot go there. To say
Nah,
my
I heard that.
favorite color is blue, but I bleed orange.
That's
Okay,
right. That's right.
Hey,
and
that's what matters.
they were the first offer. And when Vanderbilt popped on the scene, we were playing Science Hill High School at DB my senior year. I had already been getting like little lower level offers from like UTC and Liberty and all those schools, and then Kentucky came on, and I just remember playing against Science Hill. We had 13K in the whole stadium. I mean, one of the best high school football environments you could ever imagine.
That's right.
And I scored my first touchdown, and that's when I knew like I could really do this at the next level.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, in high school, you played both sides, right?
I played DB, I played quarterback, I played running back, I played receiver. But the crazy thing is, our quarterback broke his neck 4 games into the season at
Wow.
Sevier County. Um, and I was mainly playing receiver, DB. That's all I was doing. He got hurt, and I had to step in at quarterback. And being at a place like DB, having a coach like Coach Clark, he'll give you as much autonomy as you can handle. And he gave that to me. He let me play all the positions that I want to play to the point to where I would ask to play certain positions, and he would let me just so I could have that freedom out there on the field. And I mean, look, I love playing quarterback. I love playing receiver, but DB has always been my bread and butter for sure.
That's right.
So when you played quarterback, did you ever impress anybody enough to where you got some offers at quarterback, or was it just DB wide receiver type offers?
It's funny you say that. Georgia Tech wanted me to come to their camp as a quarterback whenever they had that wing T offense.
Yeah.
And full disclosure, full clarity, I did not want to be in that system any
No.
longer.
No.
Yeah,
No.
I don't blame you.
Read, pull, all this stuff. I just wanted to fit and rip it.
Respectfully, I feel like our wing T offense from somebody who ran one in high school is when you don't have a ton of athletic kids.
Exactly.
You have the cornbread fed kids out there, and you're
Yep.
just playing smash mouth football, and so
you just every play. And, I had an opportunity to play quarterback. That was the only school that kind of entertained that idea. Everybody else was either receiver, mainly receiver, but DB as well.
So was there ever any doubt whenever you got that offer from Tennessee that, this is where I'm going to go? Or maybe even before you got the offer from Tennessee where you might have been like, well, is Tennessee ever going to offer me? Did you ever entertain any other school before you decided on Tennessee?
So I was initially committed to Vanderbilt. So
who? I'm joking. Go ahead.
the Commodores.
Yeah.
Shout out Diego. He thinks he's going to win the national championship this year.
Hey, I mean, you gotta have that. You gotta have that winning mentality.
He's not going to win the national championship. He's not. He's just not.
So you heard it here first, folks.
I mean, you're telling football players they got to go into the season thinking they're gonna lose.
He is going to have a great season.
Yeah.
He is not going to win a natty.
No shot.
Is he going to win a Heisman?
Ooh, no.
No shot. No shot. Like not even close.
You think honestly, a quarterback wearing the black and gold is going to ever win a Heisman anytime soon?
Especially before Tennessee gets a Heisman.
Bless Nico's heart. He could have had
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But back to Michael's point, actually, because if I recall, you were in the 2013 or 2012 recruiting class.
2013.
So there was plenty of turmoil, right, at the head coach position at Tennessee, coaching staff in general during your high school.
So Dooley sent me a letter the night before we went to go play Maryville.
Right.
We lost that game in the third round of the playoffs. The next morning, I drive to Nashville to visit Vanderbilt, and that's when I committed.
So, you put that hat on, dude? Oh, my goodness.
They had the T upside down in the locker room. Oh, I wanted to scream so bad.
No, I heard that.
But James Franklin, first of all, really good coach, okay? Really good coach.
He really is.
He knows what he's doing. He knows how to get guys. He knows how to develop guys. And whenever I initially committed to Vanderbilt, that was like my bread and butter. Like that's
right.
And then Tennessee, Dooley sent me a letter before we went to go play Maryville, and once he left, the whole carousel went around, and then Bush and his staff came around, and I think it was me and Raleigh Ferguson that were the first two that were offered out of that 2013 class. Number one, because we board already, and two, like they needed guys fast because it was a quick turnaround. So when they initially reached out and said that we want to offer Malik, they talked to my DB coach, Coach Barrett at DB. He called me. I was in my history. I think it was some history class. He called me down to the field house. I remember it so vividly. He said, "Tennessee wants to talk to you," and I said, "They don't offer Debo. I'm not going." Devon Swafford.
Right. Yeah.
And from then, I had a conversation with Jay Graham. Had a great relationship with him. He ended up going to FSU that next year and winning a natty. So kudos to him.
Jimbo Fisher.
He was so instrumental in getting me and Devon to Tennessee that I never had any bad blood with him, if that makes sense.
Right. No, for sure.
Yeah. So like they say we want to offer you. I'm already committed to Vanderbilt. I'm like, look, I'm closing my recruitment down. Only way that you can get me on campus is if you offer my buddy, and they did that. They gave him a gray shirt. He worked his tail off his first year, started his first year, had a pick six in the swamp, had a punt return that was blocked, returned for a touchdown against Georgia at Tennessee. Probably two of the craziest plays I've ever seen in my life. So he earned his scholarship, and I mean the rest is history, man. For Vols.
That's right. That's right. So explain to the folks that may not be familiar. Obviously, everybody kind of knows what a red shirt is. What is a gray shirt?
So a gray shirt is when you honestly you have to earn your dues your first year. So you're paying for school.
That's
You're
right.
such a walk on your
You're a
first
walk on.
and if they see something in you that first year, they'll give you a scholarship, right?
Right.
And I mean, making the plays that he made, starting as a freshman, coming in and kind of setting a precedent, like Debo
Mm-hmm.
made a name for himself as a Tennessee Vol.
That's
And
right.
they had to honor that after his first year. And going back to your question, like a gray shirt, you got to earn your keep. He
Yep.
earned his keep his first year, and now he's on scholarship his last 3 years.
Right on. It's kind of cool that he's still committed, knowing that obviously he had to cover that first year. I know a
Yeah,
lot of players kind of be scared about that. Obviously, you're putting in just as much work as anybody else on the team, but you're still having to front the school costs, whatnot. And no, that's pretty cool. But tell me
So
about. Go ahead, Michael. Go ahead.
so how was your transition, from your senior year of high school to, starting your freshman year at Tennessee? Everybody has their own stories for the transition, how hard it was, or some of them it just comes naturally. How was your transition going over from high school to college?
honestly, it was. I mean, you go from being in, small town Kingsport to one of the biggest universities,
In the country.
and the talent level and the intensity level is just different. You know, the speed, the size of people, the mental fortitude that it takes to actually go through each and every day, from meetings to practice to study hall, all those things. Like it was a huge transition for me. And I remember my first workout as a freshman. We had a leg workout, and I couldn't even squat because I pulled both my hamstrings in track leading up into that fall, if that makes sense. My
That's right.
So I was on the leg press. I'm still working out. We're running, and that first workout, we went back to our dorm at Val Hall, and I looked at Debo when I walked in. I said, "Bro, I don't know if I can do this anymore."
I heard that. I've got some folks in the chat. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Jade Woodard comes in and says, I need to know where Malik got that hat.
Ooh,
Ooh, where'd you get that hat?
um, a special lady friend.
Okay, I was about to say, you better not say Timu, bro. I was going to slap you upside the
It
head.
was
Yeah, then
a gift. It was a gift.
It was a gift. All right, right
yeah.
on. Big Orange up in the chat on YouTube says, much love, Malik. Thank you for giving your all for Tennessee, brother.
Always.
We appreciate y'all. Be sure to share the show while we got Malik on for just a few more minutes. And yeah, Malik, let's talk to me about college career. Let's get more specific with game prep. Let's get more specific with, I mean, what was that song that got you motivated in the locker room right before kickoff? What was it?
Mm, that's such a good question, Skylar.
I mean, it was right around Posty, right? Like 2015, 2016. Post Malone came out right around then, right? Like it wasn't congratulations, was it?
Oh no, it was Finito, Chief Keef, Finito.
Chief
That's a
Keef.
good one too. Yeah.
Yes.
Finito. Whenever I heard Finito, it was over with
Oh yeah.
for
Oh,
every
you locked in the moment you hear it. I mean, you know
single.
that song that does that to you.
Yeah, for sure.
So
No, right on.
Skylar, what was your song whenever you played ball?
Dude, you want to know for real?
Yeah.
All right. So my answer today is different, but it was Congratulations by Post Malone. When I walked up, so I went to college to play baseball. I was never the size, unfortunately, to play football. But when I walked up to the plate and you just hear Congratulations blaring, I'm just like, yeah. Yeah. I could never say the ball was going over the fence, was never that strong, had to hit the weight room. But I knew I was getting on base. So Michael, what about you, big dog?
So mine was actually, I was a basketball guy, and the very last song that I listened to before Coach came in for the pregame talk was the 300 Violin Orchestra, George
Oh yeah.
Quintero.
Come on now.
Yeah,
Come on now.
that's just all those violins there. For some reason, it got me so hyped.
It's a musical, Scholar.
What's that?
It's a musical.
Musical?
Yeah.
I mean, you know my playlist. You're on the lake with me this last weekend. Come on now. Come on now. No, we got Logan on the chat here on Facebook. Finally, we got somebody to ask about the A&M game. I knew it was going to happen at some point. Logan says, I want to know how fast you ran on that play against A&M. Did somebody have you on the clock in that replay? I mean, what's the miles an hour that we reached?
Like that looks like a 4 flat, to be honest.
I don't know. I just know that I was. I think our GPS, and I remember it was 22.
Oh
20
yeah.
miles an hour. And to be honest, bro, I love you, Scholar. I hate talking about that play so much.
Well, I mean, you get asked about it a lot, I'm sure.
We lost that game,
We
bro.
Yeah.
did. We did.
We lost the game.
But here's what you can hang your hat on. It wasn't in regulation.
Whatever. I have a question for Michael.
What's up,
All
man?
right.
All right, Michael. So, boom. We punch the ball out. We go down and score. We are down 1, correct?
Yeah, after the touchdown before the extra point.
Yeah. Are you going for 2 or are you going for 1?
Oh,
In that situation there,
hindsight.
I was gonna say I think the way that Texas A&M had been moving the ball, I think you got to go for 2 at that point. You're on the road as well.
Oh,
Yep,
thank
you're on the road as well. You got to go
on
for
the
2, man.
road.
But hang on. As a defensive player, does that not show that they don't? I mean, maybe you just understood, but like that's not really showing a lot of trust in your defense to get that stop. But then again, you're on the road. You have a chance to win the game. You go
Man,
for it, right?
I'm a baller, bro. I don't even care about none of that. If we have a chance to win the game and
Exactly.
put AK has been balling the whole game.
Hey, and Logan
Exactly.
brings up that point right here. He says 2 all day with AK and Dobbs.
Here's the unfortunate part that I think was a big swing in the game is one of Alvin Kamara's biggest plays. He fumbled at the end, fighting for extra yards.
Fumbled the ball 7 times inside our own 20
Exactly. Like I think
in that game.
that also didn't help. But I mean, the Vols in that era, I mean, we were turnover prone. I mean, if we're being honest, I mean, Joshua Dawes was great player, and he is a great guy. But like, let's be honest, when the game was on the line, there was a lot of interceptions thrown in that season. But
Look,
I mean,
I'm gonna say this about Dobbs. Number one, he's a baller. That play
balling.
against Northwestern, whenever he fumbled the snap and then pranced in for a touchdown,
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
probably one of the greatest football plays I've ever seen in my life.
Yep. I love
And
the trick play with him and Juwan at Florida.
yeah,
That was sick.
that was a pretty good one too. I just like how when he fumbled the snap, number one, he didn't know that he was going to be losing the snap. Okay,
Right.
found the ball, he gets it, he goes right, and he just uses
It's
his
instinct.
and he has the wherewithal
hmm
to prance on the sideline and then stick the ball out and score. I mean,
Dude, Dobbs put his body on the line more than any
man,
other
Dobbs was
Vol.
a dog,
Yeah.
bro. I
Yeah.
mean, yes.
Big Orange.
So talking about Dobbs and start. Well, let's go with this comment first.
Yep.
So,
Big Orange comes in and says, "Didn't you beat Georgia twice as a Tennessee Volunteer, Malik?"
We beat Georgia in the gray jerseys. My
The 15-year.
Yep, we sure did at home, and then we beat
in the
them.
2016 Dobbs nail boot.
Yep, we sure did.
What was
And
actually going through your mind after we gave up the big play with about 14 seconds left or 19 seconds left, I guess?
at their place,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean when they, I mean, because it was Eason, right? Their
Oh,
quarterback was Eason, Jacob Eason, I think.
Yeah, what's going through my head after he throws a rope over my head,
Yeah, I
Skylar?
know.
No, that's such an awesome question.
I'm
Malik,
sorry.
you're just talking to me the rest of the time, okay?
I'm sorry.
All
I
right, we're
mean,
not gonna bring up this stuff on
I
this
mean,
side.
I just wanted to see if he still believed in this guy. Like I didn't know. I just
So honestly, that's a great question. Whenever they scored, number one, they shouldn't have scored. I should have had the second pick that game. Okay. Very mental, just a mental lapse by me on that last play. He throws a rope. I have got to give Jacob Eason just a little bit of credit.
I
That
mean,
was
he threw it 60 yards as a
he
freshman.
threw a rope, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
on a dime.
um, you know what? I'm full transparency, full honesty. I got back to the sideline and I just started praying. That's all I did.
that's
That's
right.
all, I just prayed the entire time. I just talked to God because was there was nobody on the sideline trying to talk to me at that point.
That's right.
Nobody.
Yeah,
No. Well, I mean, they were disappointed
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean,
at the
I was
time.
disappointed too, but I mean, I got my head down. I'm praying. I'm honestly, bro, just talking to God, and all I hear is a roar from our sideline and our fans, and I look up at the jumbotron and I see Jawan with the ball. I didn't even see the catch.
No, you just
And,
seen him walking like a dog when he caught that thing.
oh, I was so happy when he caught that ball.
Oh, did Butch
See,
actually break his ankle? I need to know.
It looked like it.
No, I know. All right,
maybe
so
Michael, go
maybe
ahead.
a very rough sprain.
Oh,
yeah.
for sure, for sure.
He's
So
not he's
we
not spraining any ankles in Arkansas though. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's right. So, we're talking about Dobbs a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
So, if you were the coach, who would you have had starting? Going back to I'll say the 2014 season, because we hear a lot of stuff about how Dobbs wasn't the greatest practice player, but you put him under the lights, and it was just a different switch was flipped, and he just had the instincts that could make things happen. Did you see that same thing in practice as reports come out from that, or would you have seen him in practice and started him over? I forgot now. Was it Nathan Peterman that started over him
Yeah.
at the beginning?
So what year are you talking about? 2014?
It
I
would have been
believe
20.
2020, maybe 2013 and 2014. Because wasn't it both seasons he got to finish the year, but he didn't start the year.
Yeah.
2013, we had Roy Bird. We had
That's right.
and then 2014, it was like it was Peterman and then Dobbs, but we had Riley Ferguson on. No, we had Riley our freshman year. He left our freshman year. I
Yeah,
think.
Whirlyburg, is that not the game where Dobbs came in the Alabama game and kind of took over in
Yeah,
13? And
yeah.
then he didn't really get his chance to sign until 14.
No. I think I think I think Dobbs came in at the perfect time,
Hmm.
if that makes sense.
Oh,
For
yeah.
Yeah.
he was obviously athletic and could do some things that some of the other quarterbacks in the room just couldn't do.
Yep.
And I don't know. I feel like Dobbs was a really good practice player, but whenever you put him under the lights, that's whenever he really shined for real.
So
He's
so
just a dog.
basically in practice, the other guys looked more like a quarterback, and he was more of just a ball player.
I wouldn't even say that, bro. I mean, all of our quarterbacks had their ups and downs in practice. I mean, it's practice, like you're not going to have the perfect day every day. But what I will say is, I've never seen somebody go from practice player to game changer like Dobbs has,
Right.
That's right.
to the point to where like he wasn't even the guy, but you throw him in and he will get you 14 points for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then if you accompany that with a good defense and a good game plan, you can win in any conference. I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, Dobbs was the guy for sure. He was definitely the guy.
Yeah.
My Jeremy comes in and says, "We talk about practice. Come on now."
Yeah.
uh,
Exactly. What we
yep,
talk
yep,
about
yep.
practice for? That's it.
I so I guess wrapping up your career at Tennessee. Obviously you left in a really good year.
Yeah.
What what was it like going into like obviously local kid going to the local college. You're
Yeah.
kind of the hometown hero, so to speak. And now you're getting to kind of see what it's like going into pro day and actually seeing what it's like to get that shot to go
Yeah.
play in the NFL. What was that preparation like, and how was your NFL career?
So, shout out Cody Sensabaugh. He went to DB, played. He was from Kingsport, played at Clemson, and then played with the Titans and a couple other teams. He would fly us down, me and Debo. He'd fly us down to Boca Raton, Florida, during our fall break and our spring break, throughout high school and throughout our college career. So, um, going into pro day, like as soon as I graduated, I flew down to South Florida immediately.
That's right.
Started working out with Tony Villani, speed coach, and then I had a couple guys that were down there that were like training DBs specifically. Um, and I was down in South Florida for about, I'd say, 2 or 3 months. Yeah, something like that before my pro day. And pro the preparation was just rinse and repeat every single week.
Right.
You do speed work, you do your agility work, you do your skill work, you lift, you do your treatment, you do your recovery, all that stuff, and then you go home and sleep. And it's like every day is like that, every single day. And I think that us being in that setting as young bucks in high school and early on in college helped me be more locked in whenever I got there and it was time to really go for real, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, you felt like probably you had a lot to prove, right? I
A
mean,
lot to prove, but I've also been there for so
right.
long. There's got to be something that comes out of all this, you
That's
know?
right. That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
So I do want to pull a comment here from Logan. Do you have any crazy moments that you remember of Brian Randolph just cracking someone?
Oh,
Nah.
we were playing South Carolina at home,
Yep.
and Debo Samuel ran a go route on Justin Martin, and I forget who their quarterback was, but J Mark could have had a pick. He missed the pick, and Randolph cleared his stuff. I cleaned him up so good to the point to where they kicked him out the game. They said you can't play football no more. You got to go.
That's wild. I remember that hit, and like you can almost hear the crowd. Ooh, like you can.
Skylar, he
Nah.
so he cleaned him up so good.
Oh
It was
yeah.
so, and I saw it too. I was on the field. I saw it, and I'm like, what is he doing? Like, why would you do that? He walks off. He had this little strut. And, oh yeah, he knows exactly what he's
He-
doing.
that's right. He
Yeah.
probably blacked out for that hit. And he didn't even care when he walked off.
Bro, he,
But
he hit him so hard. It was. I felt bad for him, honestly.
I mean, you probably didn't, but that's okay. Let's see. As we get wrapped up, man. I mean, what's a core memory from your time at Tennessee that you'll cherish forever that maybe not really a lot of
um,
people know?
I'm gonna backtrack, but this is probably one of the best memories I'll ever have being a Vol. Our freshman year, being on the sidelines, and Debo gets that pick in the swamp, and we get a pick, and I'm like, who just picked the ball off? Because I'm like watching all the corners. I'm not watching the
That's
nickel.
right.
I'm not
That's
watching
right.
the safeties. I'm just watching all the corners. And whenever he gets the pick, I'm like, who is that? And then I look up and I see 13. I'm like, oh, that's Debo. And I just start sprinting towards, the line that you can't cross on the
Yep.
sidelines.
Right at like the 20-yard line or something like that. Yeah.
I sprint to that line, and I'm just so fired up. It makes no sense. And to see him, number one, go from being a guy that didn't have any big D1 offers to going to a school, having to pay his own way his first year just to prove himself, and then getting the pick six in the swamp. And he's my brother. I've been playing football with for my entire life, really. Like to see him prance across the sideline in the swamp is probably one of the best things that I've ever witnessed in my life. Bro,
Look at you.
that was one of the coolest moments ever, bro.
Big hearted Malik up in the
That's
podcast today. Okay. I
that's
love it,
awesome,
man.
man.
That's an awesome story. Michael, you got anything?
So I kind of just want to transition over to today's football team.
That's right.
So
Okay.
I
Oh, he
obviously
done locked in. Hold up.
obviously every
He said, hold up. He said,
Let me cross my
my
arm.
bad. That's right.
Yeah,
That's right. We
I
got
got
business to stand on, don't we? That's
I was gonna say everyone wants me to ask the obvious question here. So your thoughts on the Nico situation that happened in the offseason?
come on now.
All right, Skylar. All right, Skylar.
I didn't say this.
I'm just gonna say it. It might not be popular. I would have paid him. Okay,
Oh,
Oh,
I would have paid him, but
okay.
serve $4 million. Come on now. What are we talking about?
I
You
mean,
go you go to a great university. You make so much good money, and the people love you.
that's what, yeah.
The people love you, and I don't know if it's his family or his agent or
You
whatever
know
it
it's his
may
dad. Come on.
be. I don't know. I don't know all that. All I'm saying is I like Nico. Okay, we went to the playoffs. We got embarrassed in Columbus. That's okay.
I was
We,
there.
we went there. Okay, and I think that if Nico would have just put his foot down
Hmm.
with the people that was around him, things could have been different. But at the end of the day, you can't go into work, do 70% of the job, and then ask for a raise. That makes no sense.
No, I agree, which is why I'm kind of puzzled on why you're saying you would pay him, but that he's not worth it. So I
Because of
feel like,
clarity, I want to go into a season where I have a quarterback that
yeah,
I know is able to go out there and produce. I don't know about these guys that we have. They might be good. They might be good. I
that's right.
don't know them though. Does that
Yeah,
make sense?
yeah. I
yeah.
mean, I agree. It's another wild card scenario. I mean, this is now the third year in a row we're going into a new quarterback change, right? You had Joe Milton,
Yeah,
then the
and I think
Nico,
that, but I also say like Heupel did a good job of not doing what I would have done, which is
right,
money. That's not
right.
what you. And with the NIL environment and the transfer portal and these kids having so much freedom, yes, I love that. But at the end of the day, like you've gotta you gotta earn your stripes, you
If
know?
he was top 10 in the Heisman odds and he had a great season,
I mean,
like
Skylar,
come on,
if if he would have just played better
right?
in three or maybe not even three, maybe two, maybe three more games that were bigger than the games he played well in, okay. But he just did not do that.
No. I
He didn't,
mean, Jade brings up the point. She was like, did he even produce at 70%? Because, I mean, there was, I think, 5 or 6 SEC games when the dude only had like one passing touchdown in those games.
And several of them he didn't even have one.
and the
Right.
thing is, I'm not even a stats guy. I like W's, okay?
Sure.
I like clear cut W's. We walk out and we are the best team on the field. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. Which is why
Uh,
it's going to transition very well to the next topic I'm going to bring up. But yeah, go ahead.
yeah, I mean, I'm just saying like you can have all the stats in the world. If you're not winning games and if you're not winning championships, then all the numbers really don't mean anything.
Malik, Malik, calm down.
I'm getting emotional right
He's gone. He's gone. He's not gone forever. But he's gone.
now.
Um, what wins championships, Malik?
Attitude.
Oh, come on. That's not the answer I was looking for.
But that's the answer I'm going to give you. Look,
It is attitude, but it's defense. You and I both know it's defense.
well, it's definitely defense, but
So
No, but here's what. No, I'm going to backtrack on that. You got to score points now. You got to
You
score.
do.
You
You
have got to
do.
score
But
points.
how many times did this offense no, I'm sorry, excuse me. How many times did this defense last year alone was able through special teams pin somebody within their own 5-yard line and then defense either get a safety or a 3 and out to give the offense right back the ball on plus side territory. I mean, I do feel like the defense set this offense up well, and I do feel like going into this year, regardless of what's on the offensive side of the ball, I mean, I'm really hopeful about this defense going in this year. I didn't know about you, but I wanted to get your thoughts on defense.
Our defense is going to be solid this year.
I think
Like
they're going to be dogs.
we're gonna be so solid on D, but at the same time, we have got to have complementary football going on the whole way from week one
That's
to
right.
whatever. Like
All 3 phases.
all three phases. Offense has got to score points. Defense has got to keep points off the board. Special teams has got to just do their job.
That's right.
And
Yeah, and I feel like if we ever get that from Josh Heupel and Tennessee, then Tennessee is going to be competing for championships year in and year out. Because you look at the 21 season, his first year there, you had a pretty good offense, and you were still figuring things out. You just didn't have a defense. 22, you had a stellar offense. I mean, outstanding, but the defense was lacking, especially in the secondary. 23, you had a better defense, but the offense took a step back. And then last year, you had a borderline elite defense,
yeah,
but you had a mediocre offense. So you
yeah,
need, as you mentioned, you've got to have that good complementary offense, defense, special teams, all 3 phases of the game if you
yeah.
want to compete for those titles.
I'm gonna say something that might be a little controversial.
Go for it, man.
Uh,
I'm soaking up the content.
Um, but we walked into Columbus and we got our bell rung.
You want to know why? It's because we were shirtless in warm-ups.
No, they had better guys than us.
No, they did.
They
And they
did.
had better night. I mean,
They had better guys than us.
yeah, I
They,
agree.
they did.
I got a couple questions from our listeners. One here from Logan, Facebook said, "Did you guys ever laugh at the brick by brick stuff?"
We laugh about it to this day.
I heard that. Rhonda on YouTube wants to know, after you graduated, who's maybe a Vol that you would have wanted to play with?
Ooh.
That's a good question. Thank you, Rhonda, for tuning in.
Um,
Come on now.
Leonard. Leonard Little. Does that make?
Okay, that's before you graduated, but what about after?
Oh, after? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Leonard Little is absolutely. That's a great.
Yeah, that's a great
I mean,
answer.
come on, give me Al Wilson too, bro. Like, come on, that's defense. But
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good friends with Al. Okay, so tell me the question again. I'm
all
sorry.
right, so after you graduated,
After I graduated.
who's a vault that came through the system? So basically, the Pruitt era.
Oh,
Who's
oh,
a vault that played on either offense or defense that you would have liked to have played with? I know why he didn't say Eric Berry because he'd be getting picked on the other side of the ball.
I would have had so much action.
Oh yeah,
I like Gerard. I like Gerard McCoy.
Gerard McCoy is a
Yeah.
He was
dog,
he
man.
was just at TK's camp with us this past weekend. Number one, the dude is solid.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
hmm
I
he
mean,
looks apart.
and he has he has that DB mindset to where when he's on the field, it's up. But whenever he's off, he's just chilling, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Like he has that switch that he flip. And when you have the intangibles like he has, I mean, I think he'll be a top three, top I think he'll be a top I think he'll be going he'll make a lot of money in the league. For sure.
I'm going to say sitting here right now that he's a top 20 draft pick, but
I
he
would
can
say I would top
absolutely make it higher than that.
yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
in the most simplest terms, as a guy who watches, I've actually gone to plenty of games in the last 3 years, but growing up watching on TV, you see defensive backs that either they get beat on a step and they're just a couple steps behind or whatnot, and the ball's in the air, and you're never seeing the defensive back turn around. I don't feel like I've ever had that issue with Gerard McCoy. Like, that kid plays the ball. And you've got to have the instinct, you've got to have the speed, the awareness to know where your wide receiver that you're covering's at,
Yeah.
and to also be able to locate the ball. And I feel like he does it better than anybody.
And shout out to Willie Martinez. He's my
Oh
defensive
yeah,
there now. He's always he's always been a big fan of like bigger, like longer corners. Does that make
oh
sense?
yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
And
and
the play that he made at Alabama, I think, exhilarates why that's so important,
he
right?
he he got a good one in Gerard, and I think he got another one in the pipeline too. That's coming in next year. Um, but I think that with Gerard's size and his just intangibles that he has, and Willie's coaching, he'll make so much money next year. It makes no sense.
That's right.
I think I agree with you.
Makes
Misty tunes in. Kind of the question I think most people get asked is, what was it like running through the Power T? Maybe the first and the last time.
the first time was kind of euphoric because I mean you see it happen on TV, you see it happen in person when you're in the games, but when you got that helmet on and and everything, and you're running out there, bro, it's just different, man.
That's right.
And my last time running out of the tee, I got to hug my buddy Butch Jones. Come here, give me a hug.
That's right.
My buddy, yeah, we had a good time. I
That's
mean,
right.
last time at Tennessee was it was awesome.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I appreciate you spending a lot of time with us. I wanted to kind of give you the floor. Do you have any questions that you would like to ask us to end the segment? I know we're not really cool guys with cool stories, but I figured this would
I'm
be
gonna say you
fun.
for last guy.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Michael,
yes, sir.
what is the biggest thing that we need to do as a team to make it back to the playoffs this year?
Ooh.
Joey
That's
Aguilar better be the guy.
that's a great question. Um Honestly, I feel like we need to see better production, not just from the quarterback position, but from the wide receiver position.
Agreed.
Yeah, I feel like that last year we had the guys, but at times they couldn't create the separation that they needed to. But you also had a quarterback that couldn't always hit your spots.
Right.
He would either overthrow, underthrow, wouldn't give his guys a chance. I feel like if we have a quarterback that can, put the ball where it needs to be, and you've got receivers that can create some sort of separation,
Mm,
which gives us that offense that we need, that I think is going to complement that defense that we're all so high on
yeah.
this upcoming year. Tennessee's going to surprise some folks, and they can get back to the playoffs and possibly make some noise.
Yeah. Okay. That's solid. I think that obviously our defense is going to be solid this year, but our offense has got to put points up, and we got to be offensively dominant. 'Cause that's
Mhm.
does that make sense?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Which
Cool.
you wouldn't think would be that hard of a challenge when you got a guy like Josh Heupel at the helm, but
That's what I'm
he's just
saying, man.
he's poured so much into this defense. I think he's kind of neglected the offense just a little bit. Maybe that's Joey Halsley. I don't know, but maybe we'll get some answers this year.
All right, Skylar.
No, no.
What what is the most what is what when are we going to see a national championship in football come through Knoxville? What year?
A
Is it
win.
this year? Is it the year after that? Come on now. Where when is that? I need the crystal ball.
Yeah, I got you. Hang on. Let me check.
There you go.
Let me check the wrist, the ice. Got to check it out. Hang on. You want the truth answer or the homer answer?
I just want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I think it's going to be 2028.
8?
is that going to be Faison Brandon's junior season?
It
Yeah,
is.
that's exactly what it's going to be.
I think I agree with you.
I think that's when it's going to be. It is. I am putting a lot of stock in Fajon Brandon. I think we're actually going to have some coordinator changes by then too.
Mm,
So I think 2028. Jade says ish, and Misty says, we're Vols. Next year is always our year, which was
That's
going to
true.
be what I said if we wanted the Vol answer. But I think I think this year, one, we're putting a lot of trust in the coaches this year. We have so many new faces that we're going to have to get to know. Mike Matthews, I think, is going to be a dog at the wide receiver position.
mhm.
Braylon Staley, I think you're going to see Boo play both sides. You're putting a lot of trust in a running back room that you just lost Dylan Sampson. I think Deshaun Bishop's going to be a dog, and I think Star Thomas and company is going to be great. Peyton Lewis, in my opinion, has got the build that you need to have at the running back position. But
Yeah.
I think we're really gonna find out what this coaching staff is made of this year, which is going to determine, if Tennessee, when or if Tennessee is going to win a national title with this coaching staff.
But I think they have the talent and I think they have the coaching to make it to the playoff this year. But as far as putting all my eggs in a basket to win the national championship, give me Fajon Brandon in year 3 if he sticks for year 3. No, he will because he can't be draft eligible until his redshirt sophomore year. So yeah, his redshirt sophomore year, or if he wins the job and it ends up being his junior year, give me all that. Is that not the answer you were looking for?
No, that's a good answer.
He definitely won it next year.
You just made me think about something. So this is for either one of y'all. Do you like Boo Carter on offense or defense? Because I saw in Chattanooga whenever I was coaching.
So
I saw him play live.
I seen him play special teams.
So
I don't remember if he was playing Alcoa, but he was playing a team. I seen him play on special teams. I mean, the kid is special with the ball in his hands, but I think what he's shown you as a true freshman on the defensive side of the ball, I mean, you got it. And I think the lack of depth in that position, I like him on defense, man. And I think the coaches do too. That's why they put him there. But
as once all the athletes.
Yeah. Well, so you played with a guy that I think is a very similar player. Real quick, Michael, sorry to cut you off. Why didn't Evan Berry ever get on offense?
Because
I mean, we're talking about the best returner in the game.
I can't really speak on that because I don't necessarily know all the ins and outs. But
no, fair enough.
What I will say is, Evan and Elliott were both great players on defense. That's for sure. And when you see Evan with the ball in his hands on special teams, I mean, he's taking kicks back like it's nothing. I mean, I don't know why you would not put him on offense. If I were in charge of what's going on offensively, I would have put him back there. But that's just me, my opinion.
That's right.
I'm not the coach.
Michael, what's your thoughts on Boo Carter?
So I would love to see what he can do in this offense, but from what we have seen from him on defense and just his natural instincts as a defender, I'd rather leave him on defense, but I definitely want him as my returner. Seeing how dynamic he is with the ball in his hands, returning punts, returning kicks, I definitely want him doing that. But as far as the offensive side of the ball, I've seen the game film from high school. I don't have the luxury of living in East Tennessee like you guys do to be able to go watch some of these guys around that area. I didn't get to see them in high school, but I've seen some of the game film, and he's electric with the ball in his hands. But, high school is a lot different from college when it comes to playing that wide receiver position. We've seen what he can do on defense, so I want to keep seeing him there.
Okay. That's a fair answer.
Yeah. It sounds like you don't agree with it.
I just saw him play offense.
I mean, he reminds me, the way he ran it in high school reminds me of Cordell Patterson. I mean, the kid would go sideline to sideline, just making plays, making people miss like they're stupid.
You know how whenever you when you just have a knack or a gift of something,
he's got that.
He's got it. Yeah,
He's got that. Whenever the ball's in his hands, he knows how to make guys miss. He knows how to get in the end zone. And I think for us, I don't think he's going to follow the Travis Hunter route. I think that putting him mainly on defense, on your all side, but I also think that letting him have offensive plays would be awesome.
Yeah,
it's your side, bro. You're the one that played defense. Come on now.
Well, I'm just saying, I just don't want him on defense all the time. Let him get the ball in his hands a little.
No, how would that be though? If he only played a limited number of snaps, as a defense is going to key in on that. If he comes into the game on offense,
when you're faster and better than those guys, it don't matter.
So you're not trying to throw in some decoy plays where you put him in motion or something like that, get maybe a linebacker and a cornerback to get out to maybe open up a gap for Peyton Lewis or somebody.
I think you make him a regular occurrence in the offense at some point in time in the game. and you either use him as a decoy, which I don't really like, or you put him on the field and put the ball in his hand and just let him cook.
Well, I think we're going to find out very early in the season on how they're going to
Yeah.
utilize B. Carter. So
last thing I have for you before we let you go,
All right.
what are your thoughts on the team this year? Your predictions for
Ooh.
the record, how far you think they're gonna go. What are your expectations for this season's team?
Oh,
Can you pull up the schedule on your computer, please?
can you do that, Michael? No,
Let me
Michael can do that.
let
He's
me
my
see
producer.
if I can do that.
I know the first game's at Syracuse, which it has now been announced that SEC Nation's going to be there in Atlanta.
While
for
you're
the
doing
Syracuse.
that, I'm going to say this. I love our defense. I love everything except the question mark around our quarterback position. I would love to have some clarity on that sometime soon. That way I know who I'm trying to believe in.
That's a good question, too. Like, do you think it's actually an open competition between three quarterbacks? Hypo said that at Media Days the other day.
I got to be careful about what I say about this quarterback.
Okay, fair enough. Never mind.
But all I'm going to say is the best guy will play.
Oh, yeah.
And I hope the best guy that comes out and that does play is ready to play.
That's right.
Because we are playing UGA week 3.
Better not overlook Syracuse in game 1.
I don't care about Syracuse.
I know. But
their quarterback is pretty good, though. And that's the only thing that kind of makes me a little nervous.
I was going to say, can you zoom in on that, Michael?
Yeah, let me see if I can zoom in there.
Let's see. Syracuse, ETSU, Georgia, UAB.
Yes.
Right on. You see that?
Can y'all still see me?
No, we can't see you, but that's fine. You look at it and you let us know what you think right now.
You cannot see me at all.
I mean, I can see you technically, but our viewers can't. So you get that nose.
I've got
you get that nose right up on that screen, big dog.
Yeah, I've got the schedule kind of covering the screen right now.
All right. We beat Syracuse.
That's a dub.
We slapped ETSU
easily. Come on.
Oh, bless our hearts, week 30.
It's a home game. Come on now.
We're in Neyland.
We started out last time in Neyland. We started out with a 75-yard rush.
Who was Georgia's quarterback?
Gunnar Stockton.
Yeah, we're pretty sure it's gonna be Gunnar Stockton.
We win that game.
Okay, 3-0. We started. Okay, the hype is building.
Is that UAB?
Oh yeah, that's a dub. Come on now.
We slapped them.
Mississippi State on the road, and it's possibly a night game.
Mississippi State on the road.
Possibly a night game.
Is their quarterback going back?
Yes.
Oh, he's actually kind of nice.
He is.
Yeah, Blake.
He actually had a really good game plan for us last year. Kind of held us in check in the first half.
I think we go to Mississippi State and win.
Oh, 5-0. Arkansas home. Revenge. We haven't beat Arkansas since, 2001?
Can I cuss on this show?
Yes, you can. Yeah. Go ahead.
Fuck Arkansas.
All right, so that's a dub. We 7-0. Alabama away.
6-0.
6-0, sorry.
Oh,
Alabama.
Have to go to Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Also, could be a night game.
Who's their quarterback this year?
We think it's gonna be Ty Simpson, but there's apparently a battle there.
There's a battle there still?
There is still a battle
between the freshman and him.
Tell me their head coach again.
Ty Simpson.
No, the head coach's name.
Kalen DeBoer.
DeBoer, yeah.
Kalen DeBoer's head coaching record versus the SEC, by the way. Now, granted, this was his career, but he's 15-3 against the SEC. 2 of those losses all 3 actually, I think come in last year.
Yeah, if I'm being real, I think our defense is better than Bama's defense this year.
I agree with that.
I agree with that.
I don't think Ty even at their place can do that against us.
Oh, we got a this year natty believer right here, Malik. Go ahead, just say it. Go ahead, Malik.
Fuck Bama.
All right, 7-0.
Kentucky. I ain't even mentioning that game. Oklahoma.
Yeah, don't even talk about KY.
Yeah, they don't need that attention.
Oh,
Oklahoma
oh,
at home.
we owe Oklahoma at home. We beat them too.
I was surprised you didn't say F
9-0.
Oklahoma after your career against them.
Well, I mean, it's really fuck Baker Mayfield, but he's playing, so I'll have to give him his kudos on
All
that.
right, New Mexico State's a dub for sure. All right, this one. If we're truly undefeated going into Florida, I'm saying that's a loss, but I don't know about you.
DJ Lagway.
He a dog
DJ Lagway.
if he's healthy.
If he's healthy is the question.
It could be a night game in the swamp. And
Could
for
be.
Tennessee, I don't think it matters who's a quarterback.
We haven't won in the swamp in how long?
Since 2003.
Yeah,
Since
2000.
2003. It is 2025.
22 years.
Oh, fuck Florida. Game. Yeah, we win that one easily.
And then we lose to Vanderbilt.
Yeah, because Vanderbilt's winning the national championship, right? So
Diego Pavia, bro.
We're going undefeated this year.
Malik is riding a 12-0 train to the Natty.
I am.
Do we? Okay, so with that being, that's a comfortable prediction on we're going to the SEC championship.
Yep.
And let's just say it's against Texas or Vanderbilt because I mean obviously that's going to be the runner up. You know,
I don't want to see Archie.
I don't either. That's a good point. But I feel like their schedule poses them to be pretty much a lock to be top 3 to top 5 in the SEC without a doubt, in my opinion. But I mean, you know what? I won't even make you predict that. It's just the fact that we're going to the SEC championship for the first time since 2007. That would make it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
we're going to be undefeated going into it. So
hang on. With that type of prediction, you got to be. I mean, it's Joey Aguilar, right? Are you a firm believer in GMAC, Jake Merklinger? I mean, who's taking the reins to this 12-0 season?
You know what?
Yep, you can't answer that. That's fine.
I can't answer that.
I think. All right, you know what? I'll answer this one. I think that any one of them can.
I think that's my answer to that question.
What a cop out! What a cop out! That's crazy.
But here's why I'm thinking it's going to be Joey Aguilar. It's because of his experience at the college level so far. Granted, at the Group of 5 level with Appalachian State,
they had some good wins.
They did. He's been there. And I think, we see what Heupel was able to do with Hendon Hooker, taking a guy that had a similar skill set to Joey Aguilar, very turnover prone.
Mm-hmm.
And, I'm not saying that he's going to end up like Hendon Hooker, but, at least the question, can he do that for Joey Aguilar? And I think it's very possible that he can have that type of success or close to it. But I've got full confidence in McIntyre, and I'm a big believer in Jake Merklinger.
I heard that. Well, Malik, man.
I went to that spring game and saw both of them play. Number one, I believe in both of them. I would love to see what Joey has to offer, but he wasn't there.
That's right.
So
you know who else wasn't there? Sorry.
We're past that. Okay.
All right.
Goodness. No, honestly, it doesn't really matter to me. I mean, it does matter to me, but I think we're going to be fine regardless, if that makes sense.
I heard that. Well, Malik, brother, man, one last time, just want to thank you so much for you spending your evening here with us on the Vol Fanatics Show. I hope you've had a great time with it. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you so much. And you got anything in closing before you hop off?
What do y'all think about those new jerseys?
Oh, come on now. I'll be honest with you. The jerseys are fire. I don't know about those pants, man.
I'm in the same mood.
Come on.
What? You like the two-tone gray? No shot.
Like everything about those jerseys.
I mean, the jerseys are fire. If we're talking uniform, I don't know about the pants. I just don't know. But the jersey is nice.
All right.
Go back and look at. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like the different color gray on the pants.
I'll go back and look at them.
Can we be honest though? Can we be 100%?
What?
Y'all's version of the smoky gray was the absolute best.
Yes.
No, we had
no. Like, come on. The checkered, like the way it tapers on the helmet.
No,
No, come on. That was fire. Don't even.
These new helmets that they got this year are stupid.
I'm talking about the stripe. I ain't.
Crazy. Those jerseys, oh my, with the digital lettering too.
Bro, I
Oh,
think you have a year eligibility left, don't you? Come on now.
look, I got 1 year, but I can't use it in football. I might go play golf.
Count me in, brother. No, man. Say bye to the folks. We appreciate you having on.
Hey, can I say something?
I mean,
Absolutely,
maybe.
man.
I
Hey,
guess it's your show. I'm just on it.
Michael, Skylar, obviously, I appreciate you all having me on. Um, it's good to have people that still like are in tune with what we got going on. Like on a real level. Like
Yeah.
it's not fake. It's not like with us 1 week, not with us the next. Like I salute y'all and I appreciate y'all for doing what y'all are doing. Just for fun, like just to do it. Like I appreciate y'all. Like
Yeah.
it's so cool. Skylar, you already know what it is. We're brothers. And Michael, I cannot wait to meet you, brother.
Hey,
Absolutely,
we're
man.
gonna
Hey,
have to hit
feel it.
the
Yeah.
golf course together sometime
Most
soon.
Absolutely.
most
Yeah.
deaf, most
I
deaf.
Yeah.
mean, Malik beat my butt on the course.
Hey, no, for real. Thank y'all for having me on, though. I really did have a good time.
Hey, anytime you want to come back, just hit us up and we'll be glad to have you back on, man.
I know who to call.
Absolutely, man. Hey, appreciate you coming on.
Take it
All right,
easy, Malik.
good.
Bro,
So
just a
that
big, tender-hearted Malik Foreman, bro. Got me in my
yeah.
feels. Come on now. Come on now. What a joy to have him on the show. I hope you guys enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was long, but you know what? We weren't going to cut Malik short. That's for sure.